This is my 19. This is my 19. 2k19. What's good? This is my 19. 2k19. I figured to come join you. Yo, Sam! Welcome to Hardcore Icon Champion. This is my 19 season. Welcome to Hardcore Icon Champion. Okay. Yeah. I figured you... Yep. I figured you guys wanted to see some of the backstory of where my guys came from. So what better than to do a little flashback? Because my next upcoming pay-per-view is called Backlash, which is another term for a flashback. So, this is why I'm taking the time to show you guys some of my characters that didn't make it, some of my characters that did make it. Who else is in the stream already? I got 3 people already. Hardcore Icon Champion only streamed for a little bit. It wasn't a big hit, so I kind of laid low with it. I'll show you everybody. So this is Airy. Some of these guys you've seen before. Some of them I haven't made yet. Because this is an all created show. There's Lel off of Lel and Kate's tag. Alphadon. Anna, my sister's friend Arden, Cooker, his sister Ashley. Ashton is one of Thomas's sons. You got Avery, another one of my sister's friends. Ben is my friend over here in North Carolina. Burn Kobayashi, he is he's now a football player. He's a defensive tackle for well, what would have been the Los Angeles Chargers. In my Madden 20 on the Xbox, they're now Oklahoma City Nighthawks. So he moved to football. Billy. You got good old Billy. Bree is Custodian's daughter, the black kickboxer. Camellia Landon Hudson is Frank, his sister, his adopted sister. You got me, back when me and my dad and my sister and my mom, when we formed our wolf pack. That was me. Chad. Charlie G, he's on my sister's universe. Chris, another one of my sister's friends. Cody, my cruiserweight submission tactical man. Don't know how to explain him. Then you have Cooker. Dan. Oh, yeah. Hey, Serena. This is Dan. Dan is the biggest difference, because... Yeah. Dave, he was a reject. He had like a 3-month contract with this company. It wasn't that good. My friend D, my player, my pimp, so to speak. Diego, it's George's son. Ed was one of the final creations I made up here. He was supposed to go for the 205 Live division, failed in a tournament, so he came back to the other place. Elena, oh, I forgot to mention, Ben was my first Hardcore Icon champion. Elena was my first women's Hardcore Icon champion. You have French Duh, he's like if you ever seen like werewolf movies where they transform, that's the leader of the pack. He has his daughter Japanese. My sister made some of these guys. Fireman, I don't know who has them, but I like this version so much better. Frank, the rap career Frank, when he came back, after he made his rap career. You had the first Frank, even though my sister kind of messed up on him because she forgot the red drop shadow on him. Gabe, damn, imagine my cause in 2k19. I I could actually. Jay White would be a good divisioner for the cruiserweights back here. Gabe is my friend D's creation of oh god, I'd remember in a minute. George, here's George. He's not in the 20, I don't think. If he is, he might be in my sister's. Gugacha. Yes, that's a handful of a name to say. That's Custodian's father. Hector is Steven's father. You can see the look-alike in that. Jacob in the 19. Jamari, he was real good. He was almost a Black Widow. Japanese. Now this is French Doe's daughter. It's his second daughter. The first one did not get created in this one. My sister made this one. I guarantee you, this was the only girl. Like, I had a comment one time saying, yeah, can you bring her down to my house ASAP? I'd smash that right away. I said, yeah, me too. The fact is, she's fake. Jared, Jared is on, huh? Exactly. Jared is on my sister. No, Jared is part of the group of Jacob, Stu, and Scott. You'll see these. You already seen Jacob, but Scott and Stu you haven't seen yet. Scott, you might have seen in my 20. Jeffrey was my CEO for a long time. That's Santos's father. Treated Santos like shit. He finally retired in the 19 in this season. Jesse. Ooh. I don't even know how to explain Jesse. Jesse's just out there. Jesse's just a girl. I'd call her a slut, really. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, let's see. Oh, my dad's buying Chinese, so I'm good. John is the son, my bad, of Thomas. You'll see him later. Joseph. I forget who has Joseph, but this is what Joseph literally looked like for 2 years. Julia, one of my sister's creations. KJ. Now, I know who has KJ. This was him. By the way, that's my created version of the SmackDown Universal title. That's my created SmackDown title. I have a little bit of creations on him. I'd still smash Kari-san, no lie. Kaeva, before he had his face paint. He had his face paint in the 18. Took it off. He put it back on in the 20. Carl, you guys didn't see much of him. Cassidy is the girl that I've been talking to for so long. But I'm fine with being friends. Custodian, my blackest man, my South American kickboxer, 3-time UFC fighter. And there's Kate. There's huge differences in some of these guys. Ken didn't really have a career here. Lamborghini is Cooker's brother, younger brother. Oh, thank you. Lily was also one of my sister's friends. Lorenzo, the so-called cruiserweight, even though he weighed 210 pounds. He did a whole bunch of springboard, whole bunch of diving off. He was the first person to beat Steven at Elimination Chamber and stop his streak. All because of his discus clothesline. Laurier is Joseph's wife. Maddie, again, one of my sister's friends. Margot, I made for commentary. Maria was Chad's side chick when they came out together. Apparently, she holds Kate's title. Meeper and Mepper are both in here. They're both right by each other. Mindy! This is what Mindy looked like. You guys don't know what Mindy... So Mindy is the daughter of Joseph and Chloe. There's Molly, that's Meeper's sister. Monica was Joe's... Yeah. I don't have the 19 on the Xbox. Oh, that sounds good. Who is next? Nate. This is Nate. Now, most people. Now, when I spoke to some of the comments that actually watched the 5 streams that were there, Jay would smash Mindy. Oh. Now, Nate doesn't look too much different. His entrance is different, though. He was a corporate man. He lived by the corporate, as you see Vince McMahon down there. I don't like mentioning this guy's name because of what he did to my sister and basically me and my father. But yeah, for a time they were kind of dating. Yeah, they were dating, and then he decided to disrespect me and my father in our own house. So, yeah. That is Nikita. That's what she wanted to look like. That's what she made. I don't ask. I don't know why she did all that. Noella K was our friend. Well, I say was, is. And this is what she decided to make herself as. Pablo was a boxer. He came in to kind of challenge Steven because Steven was also a boxer. Failed miserably, but he did alright. There's Paige. I would so smash Paige. I don't care what people would say about that. Pete used to, yeah, Paige. I do that. Yes, I do. I don't know what it is about her. I would do Lita though. Pablo looks tough. He looks tough, but okay. He's tough if you get him in a tag match. He's shit by himself, believe it or not. I don't know how to explain him, but a man slut. There's Philip. There is Philip. What's that? Yeah. Uh-huh. Bro, you don't want to know the things I would do to Paige. There's Philip, the strongman Philip, the submissionist Philip, the badass Philip at that, actually. Rashad, he's a lot darker now. He's got tattoos. He's a bit more buff. He's a bit more ripped. But, he's part of the, jail. I don't want to know. Anyway, he's part of the jail place, so they own, like, this county jail. It's Rashad, Abby, Rachel, Angel, Carl. I'm forgetting somebody, but I'll get back to it. There's Ricky. There's Ricky, the all-time Nikita pimp player. Woo! Had the girls and everything. That's why I miss Godfather's and entrance, because that's what he had. Godfather's victory thing. Yeah, it's in this one too. Robert, my good old friend in Delaware. Roderick was another submissionist. Simone is an OG. Simone's an OG, man. He's been in there since the 14. Santos, the TikTok champion, apparently. He was the first TikTok champion, actually. Savannah, I got to make her back, because, oh my god. When I was creating her on my dad's... When I was creating... Mandy, Rose, Paige, Alexa Bliss are my wives. And Carmella. I could agree with a couple of those. Actually, I agree with most of them. I downloaded this character because behind that mask. I literally was saying to my sister, I'm like, man, what would Asuka look like red and black? And I saw this and went, that's going on my universe. So that's how she got up here. There's the Scott guy. He's also part of my friends. There's me being corporate. Stefano. Somebody has Stefano somewhere. That is custodian. No, Stefano, the male version. Yeah, the corporate version. I have myself up there, and it's just he's in there. Not the corporate version though. My Afro self is in there. I had to make the corporate version. Let's see. There's Steven. There's a huge difference in Steven. You guys will see it right away. Steven was so dominant. I'm going to show you guys the rankings, the championships, everything after this. There's my man Stu. There's Thomas. He was also an OG. No, actually, who was not. He was in the 16, so he's not technically an OG, but he's been in there for a minute. Tim is Ricky's son. I'm gonna make him look completely different. I'm not really satisfied with the way he came out. He's had 5 major transformations, and neither of them I actually like. Whoever has Travis now, this is what he looked like back here, back then. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Here's... Okay. Sounds good. Here's Troy. Now, the story behind Troy is that guy Cooker that we had earlier, even though he's an enemy, that's his protege. But because Troy failed miserably at everything he tried, he didn't come back in the 20. He left as a disappointment. Tyler, I'm gonna save that little title thing for later. But Tyler, cruiserweight man, part of Steven's domination, very badass in everything he did, especially the cruiserweight division. Victor. Victor, also very badass in the cruiserweight division. He was an original pop show on 205 Live. That's why he's in purple, because he literally owned 205 Live for the longest time. Veronica. I swear to God to you, I felt like every time she took the title, it took her 3 months to lose it. And, years, god damn. Okay, these are my last guys up here. There is Black Widow up here, but because my dad, he wanted them on a different show, so they're on a different show. Here's Zachary. Zachary has black hair now. He's in a suit now. And Zoe is one of Custodian's daughters. And then we're back up here. Okay, I know where to find the last 2 people that I need up here. This is Monday Night Hell. This was my dad's show. Yeah, I know. Tell Nikita, she's the one who made her. I will show you guys the last 2 people on this show. The first one being P is not up here. Where is he then? Oh, here he is. This is Pitbull. This is Teddy. Because Dad didn't want to make Teddy on Nikita's PlayStation. for my universe, so he made Pitbull, which is a remake of Teddy in a way. And this, that's my dad's creation. No, that's my dad. Yep. And this is Black Widow, the old classic CJ. That is my dad's title, by the way, that he's holding. It's the Raw Intercontinental Champion. Becca Gomes. That's all of them. Now, you guys want to see the champions, right? Because I'm guessing that's what's next, right? I'm going to start with Joseph, alright? Joseph's held this title for 3,682 days. One-time champion. I just want to prove it to you guys. One time, he's never lost it. 3,682 days. Pitbull. Three-time Raw Universal Champion, 2,604 days. The Raw Intercontinental Champion, I would destroy if I had 2k19. If you're going to talk about my universe, I'll tell you what, I will bring back Hardcore Icon Champion for a limited time offer of an exclusive of just, you know, how dominant my wrestlers used to be. No, because I already have them up here. No, sadly. My Mr. Black Widow, Raw Intercontinental Champion, 2 times, 3,577 days. That's Raw. There's also a SmackDown champion. SmackDown show. I turned NXT into the women's show. So, Randy Orton is champion right now, but Pitbull, also known as Teddy, held that title for 1,438 days. But as you see, John Cena up here has held that title for 1,863 days. But that's because Pitbull left SmackDown to go to Raw. Then you have this champion, the secondary champion. I don't know what my dad called it anymore, but Black Widow held it for 2,679 days, and he is a 2-time champion. My guy KJ, right, is a SmackDown Universal Champion, 2-time Universal Champion, only 1,066 days. Yeah, this was the SmackDown Tag Team Champion held by Teddy and Black Widow. I didn't really pay much attention to the tag teams on the other shows because I had my own show going on. But you're gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna show you guys the belts and then go from there. So this is the girl show. You're gonna see why this is called the K Undisputed Championship in a minute. But there was quite some distribution between this title. But the top person is Margot. Like I said, she was originally created for commentary, but she held that title for 1,309 days. A 4-time champion though, right? Raw's champion, I think the only one up here. Oh, Veronica's up here. Nikita's up here. Laurier's up here. Cassie's up here. I think Japanese is up here too. No, Japanese is in the SmackDown division. Anyway, so the top created superstar is Veronica with 759 days. Underneath that is Laurier with 675. Underneath that is Nikita with 637. So there was a closely contested title if you don't count Ember Moon up there. Becky Lynch held the SmackDown title for 1,508 days. Underneath that is Brie with 1183. Underneath that is Japanese with 924. The next created superstar becomes a Maddie with 336. So, I mean, there wasn't much division in the SmackDown, as you see. But the Divas Tag Team NXT titles, Kate and LEL, 5-time Tag Team Divas Champions. What? Somebody finally overdid them anyway. But they held it for 1,108 days. That's why I said they're a dominant ass tag team. Now to my show. This is why I say the best for last, because it's my show. That's how I feel about my show. Say whatever the hell you want. Alright, now. This is the Hardcore Icon Champion. I don't know why it's called HCC. Oh wait, that's why Hardcore Champion. AJ, like I said, Nikita just created AJ in her 20. I don't know if she's gonna upload him or not, but he's the only underneath Steven, 9-time Hardcore Champion. Underneath that is KJ with 8, Zachary with 8, Fireman with 7, Charlie G with 6, my corporate self with 6, Cody with 5, Lorenzo with 5, Scott with 5, Stu with 5, Ashton with 4, Ben with 4, Gagacha with 4. So the list goes on for a while. It's actually like 52 people long because I tried to let everybody grab it at least once. But Fireman's overall top score 439, and that's how he got created into the 20, because I said whoever holds it for the longest time. But I do want to point this out, because if I don't, it's going to kill me that I don't. Pitbull held that title for only so long, 404 days. He originally held it for 396. He came back because I accidentally put him in a Royal Rumble and he won. And my rule is every week there would be a Royal Rumble because I had so many superstars. But I had a 30-man Royal Rumble winner that automatically challenged the Hardcore Icon Champion, regardless if you were a Cruiserweight tag title. So that's how you got 9-time, 8-time, 7-time. So, because, you know, Steven obviously is a dominant-ass man, but, you know. But he held that first place spot for over a decade. Cedric Jones did. Alright, now, I'm going to say this, and Trevor, I guarantee you're going to say goddamn right off the bat. Tyler is currently holding the champion. He's a 16-time Cruiserweight champion. The next place underneath him is 8. He's held that title for 1,503 days. When I was doing the final stream of 2k19, I automatically had to put him in the books because nobody would touch him. You can try. I'll tell you what. I'll give you like 4 matches of you guys choosing just to see who you guys want to see and their elevation from now. But that is the biggest difference. The Nature Champion is also cough cough Jay White cough cough. Okay, cough cough bullshit. Veronica is the Nature Champion. I made this champion dedicated to, like I said, the girl I was talking to. She was a nature person. Margot is a 8-time Nature Champion, but Mindy held it for 1,057 days. The next person underneath her is Maddie with 614. Again, immediately had to put Mindy into the books because nobody would be able to touch her in the year span. The Hardcore Tag Team Champions. I love this title. I wish I could upload it to the 20. I'd use it every fucking time. I love it. I don't. By the way, TPH means the powerhouse. Yeah, you can cough cough all you want. Jared's crew is the crew I was talking about. Travis and the Jail Place was a crew I was talking about. But the Jail Place currently held it for 6 times. The next people are 5 times. Underneath that is 3 times. What color is it? It's red. You talking about the strap or? Oh, I don't know. I put like the very classic old tag team where they had like the 4 plates on both sides, and took that and replaced that with the universal plate, base plate. So that's what I did with it. Ah, okay. Yeah, I really do like that title. If I could, I'd upload it. Because I spent, yeah, I would. I actually, I will. Fuck would, I will. Charlie G and Kai, I will, for real. Charlie G and Kaeva are the top people with 966. However, they were not officially going to be in the books because if they didn't hold the title for over a half a year, they wouldn't have been there. It would have been Meeper and Mepper who are already created. Um, yeah, I know. These were my money in the bank. This one was for the Hardcore Icon Champion. This was their own show that was called Divas Night Out, and that housed all the women's titles up here, but instead I merged them into one. I will show you the other titles that aren't up here. This is the extreme. What I mean by extreme is this is everybody. This is created, not created. All everybody in one place. So, my dad had a choice in 2 titles. I had a choice in 2 titles, and we both agreed on the tag titles. So that's how that worked. So, the TikTok champion. Yes, I still do TikTok. I love TikTok. It's what I do. That's why I made this champion, because all my TikToks were based off of the wrestling. So, I made a TikTok champion. Roderick is a 5-time TikTok champion, 630 days. If I would have known he was already up there. However, Santos was actually the longest reigning #1 contender for a long time until Roderick took the title. I probably will come back to it from time to time to give like flashbacks and stuff like that. Victor is a cruiserweight champion, but Frank is a 686 day title reign. You got Cody down there, Carl down there, but Victor's very low down there. Me down there, but I usually skip this show because this is everybody in one place. You already seen the tag title. The Divas title, Jessie dominated with 616. Underneath her is Maria with 483. So, like I said, I love this universe. I had to reset it 3 times because I wanted to do different shows and stuff like that. Yeah, so now that that's over, I'm gonna show you guys. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys how long I've been doing this universe. Alpha Down would be the longest. This universe has been going on for exactly 15 years. I also had a universe that lasted 8 years and 6 months and 6 years and 6 months. So, some of these guys have been here longer than 30 years. So, I love these guys. Yeah, that's 15. Some of these have not been here that long. Like Arden's only been here for four years. Ashton only been here for 15. Ashley's been here for 15. I know somebody else who hasn't been up here for 15. That'd be Burn Kobayashi. He's only been here for 3 years. So, like I said though, he's in football now. He's not coming back. He had an amazing run. He had an appearance. My first 2K is 17. My first 2K is actually the 10, Raw versus SmackDown. Custodian truly was made in the 14. I made him in the 13 and the 10 after I wanted to go back and try the game out and stuff. So that's why I said he's current. Yeah, to see what it was like. So I don't say Custodian was been in there since the 2010 because that's not true. I made him after, you know, all that happened. So I will show you guys the other belts that didn't make it in because of course I didn't have enough room. Let me see, edit. If I actually didn't have all these guys up here, I will explain the backstory of all of these. Actually, I think we've seen them all, but I will explain them anyway. The Divas Tag Team Champion is self-explanatory. I wanted equality. I wanted them to have their own show, own Universal titles, stuff. So the Hardcore Icon Champion, however, goes all the way back into the 2K17 when Fireman, Jacob, Steven, KJ, those were all those guys' first real appearance. Except Steven. Steven's been in it for a shit long time. Alpha Don, Joseph. This is where they started. This was my very first created show. Besides the 16. It was called King Rumbles. I didn't like it. I didn't want to make a title for it, so I just decided to call it Hardcore. I love hardcore matches. I love no disqualification. So I said, fuck it. Hardcore Icon. That's what we're going to call this show. That's what we're going to call the title. So that was my first creation of it. Never did a remake, never did a television version. I kind of wish I did now. Yeah, I can, and I will. Yeah, I definitely will. Especially this one. Like, I look at this one and tears fall down my eyes. The Hardcore Tag Team Champion. This champion wasn't made till maybe year 10, so this champion's only been in there for 5 years. The reason why that happened is because I didn't have tag teams that functioned well together. The Nature Champion, like I said, it was for that girl I was talking to. She was like, yeah, I want my own title, and so I gave her own title. She held it for the first time. The NXT Divas Champion. I couldn't put both of these on the same title reign. I did not make this one. I don't remember making something this hideous. Because I wouldn't look back at it. Oh, this one is on 205 Live. I didn't show you guys that, but that's because I don't mess with 205 Live. If you're wondering what the OMGUC stands for, it was Custodian Show way back then. It was called the Oh My God Universal Champion or the Oh My God Wrestling. That only stayed in business for 8 years. He went bankrupt with his... yeah, he went bankrupt with the money. We had to do a whole brand new tournament. No, it was George's. It was George's show. And then after that, Custodian won the tournament. It was a very, very close call. But that's why his show's been going on so long. Because he was a UFC fighter. He was a kickboxer, wrestler. So he's making money out the ass. So that's why he's been able to finance his show, put people in their seats, stuff like that. This was the cruiserweight version. That's why this is in gold. This is the lightweight version. Funny story though, I made this one thinking I made the cruiserweight version. I had to go back and make this one the cruiserweight version. So that's how that came about. This was my dad's Rated R tag team, my dad's SmackDown tag team, my Universal champion. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but the SDL SmackDown Live UC is Universal champion. The TikTok champion. I wish I can show you guys. I can actually show you guys because I need to show you guys Kate's title up close. So, the only reason why I'm showing you these is because they actually have actual messages up here. The Eat, Sleep, Conquer, and Repeat after I hit 2,000 likes within a year. I'm going to literally copy that tattoo and I'm going to put it on somebody. I swear to God, when I made this, I'm like, yes, I want that. This just says TikTok champ. I made this for 50 fans, but now I have 449. The champ is here was my, huh? 2k20. I haven't done many TikToks with that because I haven't been up here like that. Um, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have 400. Yeah. The champ is here is always my dad's famous saying, and that's why there's a TikTok champ down there. Thank you for 50 fans, and I put the damn down there because I didn't think I'd even get 50. It was a rough start for me, and yeah. I will show you guys Kate's title because that's the other significant one. It's the first one I created. Now, in the last season, in George's season, right? I'm gonna hide that real fast. Hopefully, you guys didn't see that. Um, in George's season, Kate was the women's champion. For so long, I dedicated a title to her like the WWE would. So, this is her women's champion. Put her name on it. Her name's in the title. But this is how long she held the title before losing it. 879 days of just merciless victories. I watched some of them. Some of them are in my classic streams. You're gonna have to go far back now, but I mean, they're good matches. I mean, Kate really did put up a hell of a fight. I'm sad she didn't win the tournament, but she came close. Yeah, but that is that. And that's her title. You couldn't really customize the back. You still kind of can't. But yeah, if you do a pattern, but I didn't like the patterns with the colors that I chose. So yeah. So those are the titles. I have rings. I'm gonna show you guys the rings. I don't have a ring? Huh? Alright. I do have, nope, I did not mean to do that. This was, Boots to Asses was Jeffrey's show. That stayed alive for 6 years and 6 months. Fire was the Divas Money in the Bank, again back in Jeffrey's era. Divas Night Out is Custodian's era. The Hardcore Icon, Custodian's era. The End is George's era. Never Say Never was George's era, the Oh My God Universal Champion thing. And the Women's SmackDown Money in the Bank, because I didn't like the one they made, so I just put a flower on it. My first Money in the Bank, I didn't want to take too much time on it, so I just slapped the flower dead center and called it done. So, there what? Yeah. Oh, you know, looking at them and knowing the history and knowing everything I did with them. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna give you guys, I don't know, I'll see what happens. I only mess with my show though. I don't mess with Extreme, I don't mess with NXT, don't mess with SmackDown. So that's why I let them go uncontrollably, because all I care about is my show. My sister, Nikita, pointed out, my logo for my show looks like Steven's face paint. And it literally does. Like, it made me laugh so hard. She's like, you know that logo looks like Steven's face paint. And I looked at it and I'm like, you know what? I never thought that logo would be on somebody's face. But now that I think about it, it literally looks like his little face paint. With his hair and everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like literally, it looks like that face. Just color it in. Ah, I still have. Yeah, I still have the exclusive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some people in a ring for you guys. I'm gonna have you guys choose them. I'm gonna go through the list kind of slow so you guys could see, you know, some people, some flashbacks. Alright, Steven. Custom matches. I also had a shit ton of custom matches. My dad made a couple of them. They're kind of the same thing as I put for the 20. The KO Elimination Chamber. The Hardcore Tag Team Elimination Tag Match. Shit, I don't remember what that top one is. The Hardcore 6-man match. So yeah, then I kept usually most of the same things. You want Steven? I give you Steven. You will get what you wish for. Sam, is there anybody that springs to mind? I wish I can kind of go with just man. Yeah. He had a very early drastic change. I still had the very first video I made. It's the only video that has his first look. And it's only an exclusive because I was going to delete it, but there were so many like classic changes that I didn't make back then, back when the show first started. It was kind of like, oh my god, I forgot Victor had the cross paint over across his arms and across his face and stuff. So that's the reason why I kept it, to show the anything else. Is there anybody else that pops up to mind, Trevor? And I said slow, and then I realized how fast I'm going. Stop it, Dave or Dan? Or here? Uh-huh. Cooker, okay. This is nostalgia for me. Just straight in the... Sam, anybody else? Ugh, sorry, my voice went down on that. My voice just cracked on me. Anybody else? Oh, you'll be surprised what I learned today that the states are doing. Yeah, well, oh no, they're not doing that. No, jeez, no. I kind of wish we don't have to take final exams. We do not have to take final exams thanks to this corona. They're gonna average. They are gonna grade our work that we do here. I'm going down slow for Sam to choose. They're gonna grade our work, but they're going to do it. They're also gonna grade average our first and third quarters, which isn't right because some of us didn't have the same classes. Because I dropped out of my math class, and I'm not afraid to say it. I already had all my math requirements, and they put me in there, and I was like, this is not what I want to do. I want to go do something that is going to help pursue my dream. And they put me in an interior design class, which not exactly was my thing, but ooh. It'd be a nice little hybrid, a orchid and a rose. Oh no. Okay. Oh, that is some cool colors. Sam, you got somebody else, or is the yeah the chat's glitched? Yeah, my bad. I'm looking at the chat like I'm sorry. Yeah, he's got one. It's Tyler. Um, oops. Uh, should I let you guys choose, or should I go ahead and choose too? All right, go ahead. I'll let you go. Black and blue. And black and Ricky. Oh, wait, him, Ashton, my submissionist. Why did that not come to mind? Like, 3 people came to mind, and one of them doesn't even have blue hair. Ashton, Nikita loved Ashton. Cause he was so perfect. His motion though, you know how you could change your promo type. He was a sad person. He was depressed, but every TikTok he did amazing. So Sam, who you got? I'm surprised nobody said somebody else yet. I'll tell you who it is after Sam chooses. I knew Steven was gonna be an obvious one. But there's another one I thought. I'm hoping he's gonna Scott. Okay. What does he look like? I'm curious. Okay, see that said the same shit. Dad said the exact same shit. He said, "Oh yeah, that fake." He said that fake. He said that same. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Like, when I made Steven, I was just like, yeah, he said Scott. Yeah, so that's what I'm putting up there. Alright, and I'm also gonna do a Divas version, because I'm all about equality. Your other pick? I'm surprised Dan wasn't one of y'all choices. No, it's okay. I'm gonna do the girls this time, so you guys can see some of the girls. No, I'm doing both. I'm for equality. If I'm doing one, I'm doing the other. I don't need all that discrimination in my comments. Okay. Is Sam okay with that? I don't know if he was chatting or trying to chat. Mr. Sanjay, Mr. Sanjay. I'm going to put K. What's that? What? Damn, we've really been gaming our ass off, huh? Oh, well, I figured the laptops and computers and shit. Oh, well, I figured the laptops and computers and shit. I'll let Sam do 3 of them. Because he said, so I'm going to let him go ahead. Oh, the model. Literally, she is the model of the 19. Like, she is what... Okay. Alright. You want the Oscar. Oh, you mean the actual Oscar? Oh, okay. My bad. Alright. Alright, Sam, what you got? No, she went with my dad to go get Chinese. Yeah. I love Chinese food, but with this whole Corona bullshit, I'm kind of skeptical. But Dad was like, "Yeah, I'm in the mood for some Chinese," so I'm like, "Fuck it." Yeah. I'm laying low. Yeah. Zoe. Oh. Okay. That's easy. That's simple. You got one more. You want one more? You want one more, Trevor? Alright. I will surprise you. Actually, I'll put the sisters in there together. Elio and Kate. It all depends. I wanted to do this flashback episode mainly so I could look back on, some of the things that I missed, some of the people that need to come back, some of the people that don't, so this is why I did this. This is why I did this. That's why it's called a flashback episode. Yup. Yeah, me too. My bad. I used I never did that. Never did that. I was just doing. I was just doing a Royal Rumble earlier. All 30 men customized.
Enough of the preliminaries. Here we go. From 2002, when Triple H invented it.
I'm gonna go get me something to drink.
We are seconds away from a battle that can all come down to timing and surviving the
like
odds.
3 minutes and
the Elimination Chamber has been around since 2002, and it just gets better and better.
Actually, I want to know who you guys think would win this match. This is actually a good pick. I really don't know who to get. Steven? This is a KO match. Okay, so yeah, it would be Steven. Because Ashton is a submissionist. He's at a disadvantage. He could, but the only thing he has for a KO is a jackknife powerbomb. Scott with the Tour of Islands. I mean, I already know what BW got. BW got that good old RKO. This is so hard for me. Okay, I'm going with Cooker. I'm gonna go with the underdog. I'm going with the underdog. Sam, what do you say? Actually, I'll come back and read what you have to say. I gotta go get my drink.
And here we go, as 6 of WWE's bravest get underway here in this Elimination Chamber match. That'll do some serious damage. That kick will stop you in your tracks. We are moments away from the next entrant. Neckbreaker. Ouch. Tossed around like a rag doll. Boom. Harsh impact. He's not looking like himself here. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back. Next entrance getting ready to come out. Oh!
Oh, nasty impact. An important rule was added to the Elimination Chamber in 2017. It's actually the only rule. A superstar must defeat an opponent by pinfall or submission inside the ring itself. If a competitor tries to attempt a pinfall on the elevated floor that connects the ring to the sides of the chamber, the referee will not be...
Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it? What's going to happen here? Backbreaker! During our broadcast, we discussed the importance of strategy and how a superstar approaches a specific type of match. Make no mistake about it, when WWE passed the ruling that superstars could only defeat an opponent by pinfall or submission in the ring, as opposed to anywhere inside the chamber as it was before, that had an influence on how superstars approach the chamber match.
You always need to have your bases covered. If a superstar attempts a pinfall or locks in a submission outside the ring, but within the walls of the Elimination Chamber, it won't be acknowledged by the official. When it comes to eliminating an opponent by pinfall or submission, it can only take place within the ring.
Woo-wee! He's taking some offense. He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly.
And I can't help but wonder if he's now regretting his decision to compete inside this massive, unforgiving structure.
Oh! Elbow in the face. He's starting to stagger a bit. I don't think he expected to be in this position here.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up.
Powerbomb. Counter here. He's not looking good here. He needs to find a way to get on the offensive, guys.
If you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster.
Not so fast. That's going to leave a mark.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Boom, what impact. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue, but not for a second do I expect him to back down now.
This isn't his first rodeo. He had to expect to take on some offense here tonight.
Just breaking down the opponent. He's looking at it.
All right, I'm back.
Across the shoulders. Oh, what a slam.
Okay.
But can he follow up here? That should do it, Cole. There's no coming back from a slam of that magnitude.
I'm fine with all y'all picks. This is why I did this. Maybe, the next draft we have, this will, to kind of determine who you guys pick. This is what I wanted. You guys only had backstory that I had verbal, and now you guys get to see it.
This is where we find out what he's made of.
I love it. He's taking a beating, but refusing to stay down. Sometimes when you're in a match like an Elimination Chamber, that little extra adrenaline keeps you going.
Okay.
Showing some quickness there. Clothesline.
Okay. Is it a 360? Is it the 360 or the 1?
Oh my God,
Okay.
clothesline. Uh-oh, he's in trouble here. Punch. That has got to be it. He's looking at it. And now he sends him sailing through the dominating shoulder tackle. I'm not sure how much he has left. Just a step quicker, it looks like.
Yeah, same here.
Uh-oh. Setting him up. Uh-oh. Neck breaker. Nailed it. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ooh, what impact. Here he goes.
Y'all are ganging up on Cooker back there. He's getting the whole gangbang in the corner back there. Wow, everybody finally made it in the ring for once.
Corkscrew axe kick. Wow.
Chaos. Melee. Pandemonium.
Man, I
He's
wish
making
when
a
you used to
statement
be
here
able to
with
make
this
up your
attack.
own
He
moves,
might have it.
man.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Now it's time to capitalize.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I had both of them.
Here he goes. Harsh impact.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Down he goes. That'll do it every time.
I fucking love that game.
Elbow drop. Piercing. You gotta believe this one's over. What a strike.
Oh my god, I loved the 14 and the 13.
He's stumbling some now. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
The Elimination Chamber is not a match for the weak of heart. And I don't suspect that this punishment is much of a surprise to him. He knew exactly what he's getting into.
It looks to me like he may have lost focus there for a minute. He was really cruising for a while.
He wants no part of the outside.
I noticed before I joined this party, Conrad had his own party going. I was like,
oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Oh, no. Here we go. He's positioned up on that turnbuckle.
Here's his moment.
There's the elimination.
damn it, Cooker, you piece of shit.
Right to the back.
That's
He wants no part of the outside.
yeah, that's fucking stupid, but my pick just left the ring. So, yeah, I failed on that.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook.
Yeah, that's on my list.
But they'll find
for sure.
it. Oh boy, he is rolling.
I'm gonna put hardcore icon on AKCW. Not AKCW, AEW.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Yeah.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. DDT!
We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
Jeez, I felt that one over here.
Oh, y'all two still going at it. Y'all got it. History, dog. Scott and Steven.
Not today.
Scott and Steven out there going each other, as always.
He wants no part of the outside.
Sam's over here being quiet.
A second time.
Tyler, what the fuck is your problem?
But I don't know how much gas he has left,
You
guys.
always had a problem, dog. This is why you stuck to cruiserweight
One
wrestling.
more look at it.
What a cutter!
Dude, I swear to God. Tyler uses the wrong... This is why they couldn't hold a tag title.
Nasty impact.
Because Tyler would come in and fuck up his own teammate's finish move.
He might have it.
Oh, this is bad. This is wrong. This is your own boss. Ding! Yep, I'm surprised he's not eliminated.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one. When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, here in the background. Ding! Good night, Tyler. That's why you don't fuck with the boss, you dumb shit. Yep.
Beautiful technique.
That's literally his, like, exactly. Good night. He had that move for fucking 4 years straight now.
Nailed it.
On at the black window, yep.
He's looking at
Goodbye. Oh, the DDT,
You
goodbye.
know what this incredible drop.
Oh, both of y'all ain't eliminated?
What a stomp.
Good grief. Whoa! Oh boy, he is rolling.
Lol, yeah, you don't fuck with Steven,
Gotta
dog.
believe this one's over.
The only person that could fuck Steven was anybody that was the same height as Steven.
Harsh impact.
Like,
not going
really,
like
in
this.
this version, it would be Chad, Fireman, Jared.
DDT.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Did you
I
see
forgot
the
you had that
impact on
DDT.
Wow. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Clothesline. Right in the back of the neck.
Look at these two, man. 3 of the 4 of them are powerhouse people.
He might have it.
The only reason why I started making submissionist people...
What impact?
What?
There's
No
elimination.
way in hell that just happened. You used his own
Oh, he
move?
reverses it. He wants no part of the outside.
Yeah, Steven got eliminated by his own move.
Putting it all on the line.
I did not think I gave Black Widow my fucking move, Steve. Oh, goodbye.
Oh boy, he is.
Well, you rolled over. That's the only reason why you're still living. Wow, I did not think I gave Black Widow fucking move, Steve.
There's got to be some point in the match where those.
That's the first time I've seen him do somebody else's move.
You gotta dig down deep, get rid of the self-doubt, and continue on toward victory.
Yeah.
We have seen him here before.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Like look at Black Widow though. Look at him though. Like look at the acrobat. Look at the skill, the movement. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
A lot of people are questioning how
like
this
literally my
superstar
dad
got such
came
a
in here
favorable
while I
spot
was
in this week's
remaking his
Power
creation. He's like,
But
is
not
that
to me.
supposed to be
It
classic
seems
CJ? I said,
perfectly
yeah. He said,
logical.
how the hell do you remember everything what he looked like? I'm like, Dad, I won't
He
ever
wants
forget
no
what the
part
fuck
of
he
the
didn't look like.
outside.
That motherfucker was a badass. Yeah.
Here he goes.
Big elbow. Here's his moment, Michael.
He's in trouble.
Yes. He laughed his ass off.
He
You know what
might
he
have
said? He said, welcome to
Beautiful
Jersey
technique.
Shore,
But he's running
motherfuckers.
on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
He did once.
Breaker.
He saw Becca Gomes and he's like, so who the fuck is that supposed to be? I was like, that's Blake
He's
Gomes
left
if he
wide
ever
open
wanted
here.
to change his
he
name.
even realizes
He said,
it.
what,
He
change
looks
his name
dazed.
into a
about to
bitch?
get
My
back.
man was never a bitch. And then he saw
Harsh
your character
impact.
lose to one of Sam's people. He's like, yeah, that's not me. I don't lose to fake bitches. I don't lose to fake bitches. No. No, I did not lose to fake bitches.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's too quick for him there. And now one more time.
Yeah, Sam's right. He said his 2 picks are left. But Trevor's 1 pick is still in the ring.
Clothesline. Oh, hanging on for dear life. Oh, alley-oop powerbomb.
That might be it.
Wow, I cannot believe this, man.
Look
I'm
at
looking
the
at this
power.
and I'm just like,
Gut-wrench,
wow.
German suplex.
Did that just happen?
He's calling
Everybody that I didn't make, everybody that...
The end may be near.
Again, you used his own move. Why do you keep doing that?
Gritty performance.
What is with that? How do you still be able to do that?
Eludes that one. At the
Well, see, that's my
This
dad's
can go a
words.
variety of different ways, Corey.
I can't say
Almost
shit
none
after,
of them
you
are
know,
good.
Elijah beat Steven's ass.
On, he dodges out of the way.
But,
At the oh my goodness.
yeah, this is a flashback to, like, some of my good old days. You know, that makes me really want to, like,
Just
I really wish I would have continued to record Hardcore Icon. Like I said, the only reason why I didn't. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh boy.
Scott, you're blue. Okay, now me and Nikita had this question, right? So we have a bald character, and you bust him open in the 20, right? In this game, it shows up on the forehead. On the 20, it shows up on the literal top of the head. I don't understand that. Is that his move again? I know you don't have that move. There's no way you have that move.
And it's reversed.
It's not even possible, because I know what your moveset is.
Can he finish him off here? He knows he's in trouble.
Yeah, but see, I don't think Ashton even has that move.
But it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
This might be it. Oh my.
Look at this, man. How did you hit this motherfucker?
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
How did you even hit that mother? No!
Boy, he is
This motherfucker got eyes in the back of his head, dog. They're ganging up on Black Window.
Got him hooked.
Oh, goodbye.
Head scissor.
Oh, that's your signature, the fucking tilt-a-whirl roll-up pin.
Devastating
I
elbow.
don't know why I gave you that move now, but I think about it, that move was freaking...
What a stomp.
Good grief. Wow, I thought he was a god.
Yeah, okay, it got reversed. I was gonna say, that's the end of Black Window, he gets hit.
Now he's working that extra cutter.
How are you still living? You've taken like 8 of those!
He's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
I know! That's why I hate fighting him, dog. I really, like, as me controlling somebody, I hate facing Ashton. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Because all I made him do was submission. All I made him do was submission. So, if I can't get out of the submission, I'm fucked. And because he's a technical son of a bitch, he makes sure he hits that body part that you know you can't defend. And then he snaps on that submission and it's over.
Swing neck breaker.
If I have time, I'm gonna put a ring full of the OGs, the old classics from everyone, you know, from my oldest creations. Some of the people's oldest creations.
Ring rattling.
I mean, you guys saw it Cooker, but you guys
Look out here.
see me do it like that.
Damn. This could mean trouble. We have seen him here before. That'll hurt. DDT.
Is that really your damn signature, though? Because you've done that to like Black Window like 12 times.
Where's the cutter?
Can he finish him
See,
off?
that's his
Just in case
RKO.
you
That's
didn't
why I
see it
keep
the
saying
first
you
few
keep
times.
taking his shit.
He has him right where he wants him. He has something big planned. DDT!
How are any of you motherfuckers still living? I really want to know.
Got the head scissors on.
Oh, right to the gut. No, there's the reversal.
Like, you can tell why, you know, I've had some good matches in my years
Setting
back
up
here.
for a harsh impact.
Yeah. 2k19 story mode,
Oh, what a snapmare.
Perfectly executed.
When this guy's on, look out. Looking for the exclamation point. Beautiful.
Oh, good night, Black Window. Ooh. Oh.
What a facebuster.
He gets it with a reversal.
Because I forgot, yeah, I was going to say, and Ashton just won the elimination chamber. The one motherfucker with a submissionist just took everybody out
I know
in
the
a
six-man
sense.
elimination chamber match is going to be the topic of conversation at many a dinner table tomorrow.
You did, actually, yeah.
Man, this was great. Look at him go. And last but not least, there was this.
Yeah.
Here is your winner, Arnold Baldwin.
Big win here to start the
Yeah.
show. That's a big win any day of the week, on any show, in any arena, Michael. Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks.
Became a, what,
Stay
U.S.
tuned.
champion, Intercontinental champion, almost a WWE. Yeah, I was going to say world.
We'll see if the next match lives up to the hype of the first. So don't move a muscle.
Oh my God! We
are seconds away from a battle that can all come down to timing and surviving the odds.
This universe. Yeah. Yeah, I will definitely do that. Because I can tell you guys are gonna get a kick out of this. Oh yeah. No, I don't think you can backtrack. I don't even think you can fast track. Because if I was being for real, I'd be keeping the 2K16 Stephen all throughout my years. And that's basically all he's looked like. I just wish, you know, I could go back and create the Blood of Aztec, Fire Gods, all those
Here we go with our first two combatants
Look
in
at
this
that, already
elimination
saw
chamber
Oscar out
match.
there. I forgot to ask who you guys think
History
would win,
buffs will remember that it was
but I'm
Shawn
sticking
Michaels
to,
who won the first ever
I'm going
elimination
to,
chamber match at
I'm
Survivor
going for
Series in
Zoe.
2002.
Even though Mindy's a long reigning champion,
We're about to get another one.
like, yes, somebody made her. That was one of the only few downloads I ever had, and I will keep her to this day. Yeah, I know. For me, yes, it does. Why did you have to come out already, dog? You already knew Mindy was gonna whip your ass. Do you forget the back history between you two? SummerSlam 10 years ago, Money in the Bank when you fucked her over. Like I said, this show's been going on for 15 years, so I got backstories out the ass for everybody at this point.
Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Elio, I'm more happy with the way she looks in the 20 than the 19. Kay, I'm more happy the way she looks now.
Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor. Slap.
She's starting to feel it. By no means is this dire straits for her, though.
Right about now, she's realizing the trouble she's gotten herself into by agreeing to compete in the Elimination Chamber. When we talk about the Elimination Chamber and how its evolution has caused unspeakable pain to WWE superstars, we need to go back to the beginning. At the 2002 Survivor Series, this ominous structure was released on the Sports Entertainment, and one man, and
Here we go.
Big boot. Vicious.
I forgot.
Specifically targeting the leg. 2002 Elimination Chamber introduced a
You
new
can tell
form
who
of
I spent my
brutality to
time with and
WWE.
people who I
Triple
just
H
put shit
defended his
together
World
for.
Heavyweight crown against Rob Van Dam, Kane, Y2J, Chris Jericho,
But Japanese
Booker T,
was actually
and
in a
best friend
situation.
turned arch
It
rival
was a
Shawn
bet
Michaels.
she lost, and she
Triple
had
H
to put
began the battle
Japanese
against
up
Rob
there.
Van Dam, and another
And
superstar
man,
entered the
oh
squared circle
man,
every
when I
5
started
minutes.
doing
It was
TikTok
every man
with
for
Japanese,
himself.
This new form of destruction brought
oh,
about
let me
countless
slide
challenges
into
to all
that girl's
competitors. Rob Van
DMs.
Dam, Booker T,
Oh,
and
she's
Kane
not a real
tried to leave
person.
their mark on the champion, as did Chris Jericho. In the end,
I will never
there was
forget
sweet
that
chin
comment.
music from the Heartbreak Kid on
He
Triple
went to go
H
get Chinese.
end the match. It was Shawn Michaels' first
Yes.
championship in 5 years and his first World Heavyweight Championship reign.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna say
Look
nothing.
at this show of strength,
I ain't even gonna
Corey.
begin saying nothing.
unbelievable pull. I don't care who you are. Getting somebody
Yeah.
up on your shoulders like that is impressive.
Drop kick. And here we go now. Elbow drop. We're looking at complete domination here. What a stomp. Good grief. And she
Oh,
goes
yeah.
down hard.
That'll leave a
Yeah,
mark.
when I heard, because, you know, my teacher called my dad last week talking about how I haven't been showing up to class meeting, I'm like, well, you use a different website than everybody else.
Reverses that one.
So I finally went into one today, and I was like, so what are we doing about final exams? What are we doing about this? What are we doing about that? What are we doing about this? Like, well, first off, we're not going to be taking final exams. I said, what? That's 20% of our grade. Are you just going to hand give me my 20%?
Vertical suplex.
Nice. She's on the defensive now. Looks like her chances of winning this match are starting to dwindle.
I'm not so sure she wants to be out there, guys. The ringside area.
Yeah, that's
is
what I was
littered
told.
with
Like, I'm like,
objects that can
damn, I don't have to
very easily be
work?
Turned into weapons.
No, I do, because I know my teachers. Yeah, exactly.
Look at her go.
This isn't going to be pretty.
20%.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Yeah.
several different ways this can end.
And all of them involve pain.
Yeah, and she told me, she said that, I would have been notified if I was on the list of failing seniors, and I wasn't notified. So, I was so happy this morning. You have no idea.
Attack mode. Look out.
Boom, what impact.
Sam.
Going for
Competitor has been eliminated.
Bye-bye, Oscar.
Beaming from her right now.
Oh, and she drops hard.
Things are looking pretty good for her now.
Jarring impact. Beautiful technique. Oh.
Hey, Sam. Yeah,
Back into the
flashback.
floor.
Slap.
Sam, what's your favorite, if you eat Chinese food, what's your favorite Chinese dish?
This might be it.
Oh, my. She's starting to feel the pressure. She's going to have to, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Now it's time to capitalize.
She looks for it once again.
A
Ooh, what
competitor
impact.
has
There's the
been
elimination
Whatever
button.
needs
That
is
was
going.
amazing.
Knee stop.
That'll ruin your leg.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
She dodges that one. Uh-oh. Rampage.
Man, I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Oh, damage to the body. Drops her with authority.
Wow, that was intense.
This could be nailed. Incredible. No wind-up elbow drop. Elbow.
I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
Oh, dominating shoulder tackle.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
So agile.
You were going to make a joke about one too. Oh, that sounds good.
I don't think there's any coming back from this type of assault. She
orange
looks dangerously close to
chicken.
losing this match right here, guys.
She's looking at it.
I'm getting sesame
I believe
chicken.
this one's over.
Now, she just needs to finish her off. It took two, but it
So I
looks
want
like
to touch
that
back
one
on the
should
things
be
you do to
countering
Paige.
nicely
Because I'm
Yeah,
actually
second ago,
curious,
she
but
was
not
almost
curious,
done.
and
Look
curious
at the look in
again.
her eyes. She's
So
in the zone now.
I wonder what you would do to Paige.
She might have it. Ooh, nasty impact.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match.
Nice. Shut it down. Dropped from above.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
No, reverses it.
Harsh impact.
She's looking at it.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
She comes up big with the reversal. Slap. Talk about dismantling your opponent.
And she looked like she had no chance. Just,
Ooh, that kick could be a game changer.
warm up the bus. This one is over.
Oh, perfect kick. Knee stop.
That'll ruin your leg.
Elbow finds its mark.
Boom, what impact.
We're looking at complete domination here.
She is on fire. Going for X-Plex. Man! Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. Look at her go.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, God, that hurt. Big reversal for her there. Ooh. She wants to finish this. She might have it.
Harsh impact.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
No, she's too quick for her. Nice body. Oh, what a shot.
Yeah, she doesn't want to take too many more of those.
Stop in the leg. Just nasty.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Yeah, because I asked her what his favorite Chinese food dish was.
That's it. That's what she needed.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Big boot. Vicious. Right in the
You know
jaw.
what this sounds like?
Beautiful technique.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like.
She's calling for it. I think this is the beginning of the end.
Wow.
You gotta believe this one's over.
I don't blame you.
Nothing to worry
I
about. Just a
don't
little
blame
misstep
you.
on her part.
When she gets in attack mode,
Sesame
look
chicken.
out.
Sesame chicken or orange chicken? I can go for that too. I forgot you and Steven had the same
That was
fucking finish
amazing.
move.
She is on fire.
Oh no! Fuck. Well, I chose Zoe and she's in the last bit, so
Things are not looking very good.
I knew
right now.
Mindy was
Gonna
gonna
have
be
to
in
find
it.
a way to regroup.
I knew Mindy was gonna be in this shit.
And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done.
Oh my
Michael.
god, like, I may like come back just to stream some more of the 19 until they stop fucking up with the 20. So you guys will get to see some of the
Oh man,
Icon.
she's rolling now.
Well, in that case, then there's gonna be there are gonna be some more. There goes.
And that's elimination. And this
All right,
six-man
well,
match is all over. Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
That's a woman on a mission. And here's how
It's
she finished this
it's
thing.
on Mixer or YouTube. Okay.
Here is your winner, adorable Marie Evelyn Alexander.
What a back-and-forth battle that was.
Now that's the kind of win you can build.
I chose Zoe too. Yeah. Both failed on that one, buddy.
I can't wait to see how the rest of the card shakes out here. Get ready for some intense action in this fatal. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We have fatal four-way action coming next.
We've got four
By the
superstars
way,
full of hope,
I take
but
that
only
from
one of them
behind any
will
day.
leave this
Well,
ring
not
in
me.
jubilation.
Paige,
Let's find out
not
who it
me.
is.
No, we're not even gonna say that. Even though I can't move like that. I'm gonna start this match and I'll be back. Gotta go run and do something real fast. I know Sam's about to put Lowell down in that chat.
One of the aspects to this type of match which makes it so interesting is that it can lead to the formation of unlikely alliances. Just another thing to have to worry about when you're competing against three other superstars all at the same time.
Yeah, but these competitors will have their hands full, Cole. In a fatal four-way, you have to have your head on a swivel at all times.
And I can't help but wonder how the champ's game plan differs, if at all, knowing that the title is not on the line here tonight.
You gotta believe this one's over. Looks like he's starting to sweat now. He's gonna have to be careful. Three guys he's in there with want this match just as much as he does.
He's been gambling quite a bit here tonight. There's plenty of reward that goes along with being outside the ring as much as he has been, but there's a ton of potential risk.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
The stop in the leg. Just nasty. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Look at this. All the way. What impact. He's going for it all. Look out. He's making a statement here with this attack. Boom! A knee right to the face.
That one definitely hurt, Cole. A clubbing blow, Cole. That should end it.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Oh, man, what a driver.
Incredible. A takedown of colossal proportions right there.
We've got to cover. And he stops the count. He's looking a little weary here. He needs to find a way to get back on the offensive if he wants to take this fatal four-way match.
I'm really disappointed in what we're seeing from him here tonight. Heading in, I really thought he had a chance of winning this fatal four-way match. Now, I'm not so sure about that.
It's make or break time here, and he absolutely has to find a way to get back on the offensive if he wants to win this match.
One night stand. No thanks. He's looking a little off balance. He's definitely starting to feel the pressure this fatal four-way match got. Oh, what impact.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Penny in predicament.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
How did he do that?
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
Can he finish him off here?
Those eyes are telling a painful story right now. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
On, he dodges out of the way. And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
German! He's looking at it. Nailed it. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Oh, man. Backbreaker. Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
What a comeback.
Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2, 3. Yes!
Unreal performance.
And here's another glance at these superstars in action. Yeah, he's putting in the work.
Hey guys, I'm looking.
He ain't playing here.
Come back soon. Alright. Hey.
Check him out here.
Yeah, I'm still gonna stream, but it'll be later after I'm finished eating.
No doubt about it. He brought his A game, as you can see here.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright.
Trevor! You never said nothing.
No, because he never did.
What you mean?
He never did. He didn't even say hi back.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, because he never did.
What's the last thing you said?
He said, man, take this.
Here is your winner, Sweet Eyes. Do you
No, I said,
Here is your winner, Sweet